believe.
Thank you for joining us. This is Keith Hooper. Glad to have you here on this video. We're going to be sharing some stuff about Immunotec. My darling bride Sandra and I have been with Immunotec for 20 years. We're going to be sharing with you some information about what Immunocal does and how it works by the information that's contained in a number of books. We do a call every Wednesday night. It's a product experience and training call. Once again, it's not stories, it's people's experiences. So do join us, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, every Wednesday night. We look forward to you joining us and sharing some information with us. So, you know, Immunocal is a product that's for athletes as well as the rest of us, the general population. And, you know, because of this, we have some very well-educated both distributors and customers here at Immunotec Research. And that's because we have the science. We've got patents of use. There's 77 method of use patents around the world today on Immunocal and what it does. And Immunocal and what it does is raise glutathione levels. And, you know, because of that, we affect a number of very, very serious health concerns. You know, glutathione is the body's master antioxidant. It is the fuel for your immune system. It's all the things that make your body work. And, you know, what we find is the more educated people become by reading the books, the better customer and distributor they become, because it's just so interesting. Also, one of the things about reading books, there's a study out of Yale that people that read books live longer. So we're going to recommend some books here on this video that you might want to pick up. And we're going to start with a number of, there's 5 of them. And, you know, with the understanding that reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. The more you know, the better decisions you can possibly make. And so we want to start that. And we're going to be talking about Dr. Luc Montagnier. And Dr. Luc Montagnier started, or was the recipient of the 2008 Nobel Prize in Medicine. He was head of the Pasteur Institute in Paris, and he wrote a book 20 years ago on oxidative stress and cancer, AIDS, and neurodegenerative diseases. There's an entire chapter on Immunocal in that book. So once again, great book to back up when you're talking to somebody about why you and I and they all need to be on Immunocal. So it's just a really, really fundamental book to have in your library. Also, Nutritional Healing by Dr. James Balch. 8 million copies of the book sold. You're fortunate enough to access a YouTube video of Dr. Balch actually talking about Immunocal and why people need to be taking, and it's the most important nutritional supplement that you can use, and that's available all over YouTube today, as well as xyztools.com. So once again, avail yourself of that information. Making a Good Brain Great by Dr. Daniel Amen. In this book, he talks about, you know, you can reverse, prevent, or postpone Alzheimer's and dementia if you do 4 things. Provide the brain with the long-chain amino acids. We do that with Immunocal. Provide the brain with a great quality protein. There's no better protein than Immunocal. Detoxify the brain. That's what we do. We detoxify the brain with the glutathione. It's next to water. It's the most important detoxifier there is. And then number 4, reduce the inflammation in the brain, which is what you do with Immunocal Platinum. So when people understand this by reading Making a Good Brain Great, they stay on Immunocal and Immunocal Platinum. Once again, you know, if you're not afraid of Alzheimer's, maybe you've already got it. So very, very fundamental book to have in your library is Making a Good Brain Great by Dr. Daniel Amen. So you can pick that up at any bookstore, Amazon, any place to pick that up. Younger Next Year by Chris Crowley and Dr. Lodge. Once again, some 20 years ago when Sandra and I started here with Immunotec, the research on the animals that were fed Immunocal lived 30% longer than the ones that weren't. When you read the book Younger Next Year, it just affirms why people on Immunocal live longer. And we mean that in a positive way, better quality of life as well as more years, because the research is in this book, Younger Next Year. And once again, does it mention Immunocal? No, it doesn't. But it tells you what you need to do to be younger next year, and that's contained in a package of Immunocal or Immunocal Platinum. So once again, pick up the book Younger Next Year at any bookstore or online at Amazon. The Wrinkle Cure by Dr. Perricone. You know, he talks about that only one thing causes your skin to age, and that's free radical damage. And once again, what does Immunocal do? It reduces, free radical damage and oxidative stress. That's why people that use Immunocal seem to be younger. So once again, pick up The Wrinkle Cure by Dr. Nicholas Paracombe. Any bookstore or Amazon, you can access it. Once people start reading this book, then they're concerned about the wrinkling, they'll stay on Immunocal and Immunocal Platinum. Dr. Gutman's book, GSH Handbook, is like an encyclopedia. Somebody wants to know what will raising your glutathione levels do for a particular health concern, you can simply look it up in the book, GSH Handbook. So take advantage of this as well, the GSH Handbook. And you can pick that up at Immunotec, actually, or online at Amazon or any other bookstore as well. So once again, avail yourself of the GSH Handbook. And then the fundamental book is Breakthrough in Cell Defense, which is a story of Dr. Gustavo Bunos, the discovery of Immunocal, and the coincidences that had to occur. And I encourage you to read this book with a highlighter. Highlight the things that stand out to you as being a coincidence. Understanding that coincidences is a way of God remaining anonymous. So once again, pick up this book, highlight the parts that are coincidences, and then afterward, think about all the coincidences that had to occur for you to know about Immunocal. And write that down. Write that down. Continue the book. It's your book. It's your chapters after you finish going through Breakthrough in Cell Defense. You can get this from Immunotec or Amazon, a number of places. But once again, grab Breakthrough in Cell Defense. It'll make a big difference in your understanding of what you have in your hands. And once again, join us every Wednesday for our health call. And you're invited to join us 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, live every Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed this information. Pick up those great books, and you too will be a better informed customer. Thanks. Have a great day.